psychology of money in just 13 minutes. What if the biggest thing about stopping you from becoming wealthy isn't your salary? What if it isn't your investment strategy? What if the real problem is your psychology? Think about this. Two people can earn the same income, live in the same city, and have access to the same investment opportunities. Yet one can build substantial wealth while the other remains trapped in debt and financial stress. Why? Because money isn't only about mathematics. It's about behavior, emotions, fear, confidence, comparison, patience, and the decisions you make when nobody is watching. And here's the scary part. You can know exactly what you should do with money, and still do the opposite. Today, we're breaking down the psychology of money in just 13 minutes. These are powerful money mindset lessons that could change how you think about spending, saving, investing, debt, and wealth. Welcome to Credit Secrets Lab. Let's get started. 1. Your money behavior is personal. The first lesson is simple. People don't see money the same way. Your financial decisions are influenced by your childhood, family, experiences, income, culture, successes, failures, and even the financial crises you've personally experienced. Imagine two friends, James and Michael. James grew up watching his parents struggle financially. Because of that experience, he becomes extremely cautious with money. Michael grew up in a wealthy family and rarely experienced financial uncertainty. He's comfortable taking financial risks. Give both people the same $20,000. They may make completely different decisions. James might have saved most of it. Michael might invest aggressively or spend part of it. Neither person's behavior exists in a vacuum. Your financial history shapes your financial psychology. That's why comparing your money journey with someone else's can be dangerous. 2. Being rich and being wealthy are not the same. Here's a mistake that can cost you years of financial progress. You see someone driving an expensive car and thinking, that person must be wealthy. Not necessarily. They may have a high income. They may have a large loan. They may have expensive credit card debt. They may simply be spending everything they earn. Real wealth is often much less visible. Imagine Sarah earning $8,000 a month. She spends $7,900. John earns $5,000 a month but spends $3,500 and consistently saves and invests the difference. Who is building more financial security? Income is important. But what you keep, invest, and protect matters too. The expensive car is visible. The investment account isn't. And that's one of the biggest psychological traps in personal finance. We often want to look wealthy instead of becoming wealthy. 3. Social comparison can destroy your finances. Here's where social media becomes dangerous. You see someone traveling, someone to buy a new house, someone posts a luxury car, someone shows an expensive watch, and suddenly your current lifestyle feels inadequate. You think, maybe I need that too. This is called lifestyle comparison. But you don't know the complete financial story behind the picture. You don't see the credit card balance. You don't see the mortgage. You don't see the monthly payment. You don't see financial anxiety. You see the highlight reel, and if you constantly compare your lifestyle to other people's lifestyles, your income can increase without your financial security increasing. That's called lifestyle inflation. The more you earn, the more you spend, and you remain financially stuck. 4. The most dangerous word in personal finance, more. How much money is enough? $100,000. $1 million. $10 million. The problem is that more doesn't have a finish line. Imagine someone earning $5,000 a month. They think, if I made $7,000, life would be easier. Then they earn $7,000. Now they want $10,000. Then $15,000. The target keeps moving. This is why defining financial independence is so important. Instead of endlessly asking, "How can I get richer?" ask, "What does enough mean for me?" Enough could mean having no high-interest debt. It could mean 6 months of emergency savings. It could mean owning your home. It could mean having enough investments to make work optional. Your definition of enough creates a financial boundary. Without one, spending can expand forever. 5. Compounding rewards patience. Now let's talk about one of the most powerful forces in wealth building. Compound growth. Imagine you investing $200 every month. At first, progress may look painfully slow. After 1 year, you might think, "Is this even working?" But give the process many years. Your contributions have more time to potentially grow. Then those gains can themselves participate in future growth. That's the power of compounding. And here's the psychological challenge. The biggest benefits often arrive much later than the effort. People want immediate results. We want the stock to rise today. We want our savings to grow quickly. We want financial freedom next year. But wealth building is usually a long game. Patience can become a financial advantage. 6. Fear can make you sell at the worst time. Imagine you invest $20,000. Then the market falls. Your account suddenly shows $15,000. You panic. You think, "I'm losing money. I need to get out." So you sell. Then the market eventually recovers. What happened? Your fear turned a temporary decline into a permanent realized loss. This doesn't mean you should blindly hold every investment. It means you need a strategy that matches your risk tolerance and time horizon. Emotions are real. And during financial stress, your brain can prioritize immediate relief over long-term goals. That's why having a financial plan before a crisis happens can be so valuable. 7. Luck and risk are always part of the story. Here's another uncomfortable truth. Not every financial success story is purely about intelligence. And not every financial failure is purely about stupidity. Luck and risk matter. Someone might invest in a company that unexpectedly becomes extremely successful. Another person might make a reasonable decision and experience a terrible outcome because circumstances changed. This doesn't mean effort is irrelevant. It means we should be humble about financial outcomes. Don't assume. They succeeded. Therefore, everything they did was correct. And don't assume. I failed. Therefore, everything I did was wrong. Financial decisions need to be evaluated based on the quality of the decision, not only the final outcome. 8. Having a margin of safety can save you. This might be one of the most practical money lessons. Don't build a financial plan that works only if everything goes perfectly. What if your income drops? What if an unexpected expense appears? What if investments fall? What if inflation is higher than expected? What if you need to help a family member? Your financial plan should have room for surprises. That's why emergency savings, manageable debt, adequate insurance, and diversified financial resources can matter. Think of it as a financial shock absorber. You don't build a car hoping you never hit a bump. You build it expecting bumps. Your financial life should work the same way. 9. Freedom may be more valuable than status. Here's a powerful question. What is money actually for? Is it for a bigger house, a luxury car, designer clothes, or is it for freedom? Money can potentially give you choices. The choice to leave a job you hate. The ability to handle an emergency without panic. The ability to take time away from work. The ability to spend more time with your family. The ability to say no when you don't want to do something. That freedom can be more valuable than something designed to impress other people. So instead of asking, "How can I look richer?" ask, How can my money give me more control over my life? 10. Your future self is not the same person. Here's the final lesson. You will change. Your priorities can change. Your career can change. Your family situation can change. Your goals can change. The person you are today may not want the same things 10 years from now. So don't create a financial plan so rigid that it cannot adapt. Build good financial habits, but review your goals. Maybe today you want to buy a luxury car. 5 years from now, you might prefer financial independence. Today you may want to work 60 hours a week. Later, you might value time with your family more than another promotion. Money should support your life, not control it. The 5-minute money psychology check. So here's a simple challenge. Tonight, ask yourself 5 questions. Number 1. Am I spending money to improve my life or to impress other people? Number 2. What does enough actually mean to me? Number 3. Would my financial plan survive an unexpected emergency? Number 4. Am I making decisions based on long-term goals or short-term emotions? And number 5. If my income doubled tomorrow, would I actually become wealthier? Or would my lifestyle simply become more expensive? Your answers could reveal more about your financial future than another budgeting spreadsheet. Final message. The biggest lesson is this. Building wealth isn't only about knowing what to do. It's about consistently doing the right things when fear, greed, comparison, impatience, and temptation tell you to do something else. Save when you could spend. Invest when you could panic. Stay patient when results are slow. Know what enough means. Protect yourself from financial emergencies. And remember that wealth isn't always what people can see. Sometimes wealth is the money you didn't spend, the debt you avoided, the investment you patiently held, the emergency you were prepared for, and most importantly, the freedom your money gives you. That's the psychology behind long-term financial success. If you want to improve your financial mindset, build smarter money habits, understand credit, invest more responsibly, and work toward financial freedom, subscribe to Credit Secrets Lab. We create practical financial education designed to help you make smarter money decisions. And if this video changes the way you think about money, hit the like button and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Finally, comment below. What is the one money habit you want to change? Your answer could be the first step toward changing your financial future. This is Credit Secrets Lab. Think smarter. Manage money better. Build your future.